Hi everyone, Cynthia here. I wanted to share with you a page that I made this week. I'm actually re-recording this video because the original one had some problems with it. And also I actually added some other things onto the page because as I was looking at it for a period of time, I found a couple of things that I also would like to add. So if you already saw this pirate video, there's definitely some other things that I did to it. Anyway, 2-page layout on my son this past Halloween. He was Jack Sparrow, Captain Jack Sparrow. And I did not use a page map for this. I kind of just had these pictures. I knew this is a fabulous picture, so I knew that I wanted something really spectacular, and I love doing this kind of technique stuff. So I had a blast with this page. I have not had this much fun doing a layout in a long time. This tends to be along the flavor of what I like to do. I love to do technique things, but it took me, a day and a half, 2 days to do the layout because I keep coming back to it and that kind of stuff. Anyway, so let me just kind of fill you in on what it is that I did. Looking at the 2-page layout as a whole, the larger picture is on this side. And I know a lot of times people always think the larger picture needs to be on this side. That's not necessarily true depending on how you want to do the layout. And also, I have this great boat that I got from Paper Wizard, and the boat is facing this direction. So if I put this over here and this over here, my boat would be going off the page, which I don't want to do. And this is a great boat from Paper Wizard. I've talked to you guys about them before. It is really fantastic. When I purchased the boat, I knew that I was going to be doing this pirate layout. I also have another pirate layout to do. Anyway, well, I had purchased it in this black and also in the brown. And, a girl never knows what she's going to need. And so I got both of them. And then I took this and I inked it because when it comes, pretty flat, pretty neutral like that. I mean, there are lines in it for you to kind of guide and see if you want to put a little dimension to it. And so that's what I did here. I put some dimension into it by inking and using my blending pen. But here's the thing, this paper is actually a sateen and it was very difficult to blend. So I did the very best I could, but it kept moving the color around. And so I got what I got, okay? I knew I wanted to use this mesh, fishing net. And so I used it here on this side, and I also used it over there on that side. And then I basically, for the background, I basically just took some map paper along with some handmade paper. I crinkled it up, kind of tore it to make it look a little bit like a map, and distressed the edges, and just kind of laid it down and layered it a little bit. Okay, and then I decided to add a little bit more pattern paper, and so I used my pattern paper very sparingly in 3 places, here, over here where the title or the year title is, and then that, which I'll show you in a minute. This water, I had a blast with this water. Let me tell you what I did with the water. Okay, I tore the paper in 2 layers, okay, or, like 4 strips. And then what I did was I just kind of put like this snow tech on the snow writer, snow text, same thing. This is what it looks like, okay, and it's very popular during Christmas time, but you can totally get it, in the store at pretty much any time. And it says it creates dimensional snow effect, but I also use it for things like this. Look what it does as far as dimension for the ocean, okay? And I just slopped that stuff on there. I didn't pay any attention to, how thick or anything. I just slopped it on the edges of it, okay? Then when I put it down, I put the first layer down, then I put pop dots, and then I put the second layer down to give it that 2-layered look so that I could slide the boat in here. right? Make the boat look like it's in the ocean. And then I just took some acrylic paints and splashed a couple different colors of acrylic paint on there to kind of make it look not so flat, you know. And there's even some black in there to make it look deep in certain areas and that type of thing. So I did that on both sides. And as far as this side, that's pretty much all I did. I'm taking a look at it technique wise. Okay. So that's this side. Then over here on this side, let me zoom in a little bit for you. So because I want to show you something that I did, a technique that I did on here. Okay. I cut this palm tree out from Life is a Beach Cricut cartridge. And I've actually used that palm tree before with when I did my zoo page. And people ask quite a bit about how do I get the dimension, how do I get the paper to curl the way that it is? And I don't know how well you can see that on the video. Do you see it kind of curling out a little bit? Okay, let me tell you how I did that. You can take like a mouse pad, or I actually have this old purple thing that I've had for a long time. It's just some sort of foam pad, any kind of foam pad, all right? And then I've punched out this leaf to show you, okay? And it's like a McGill, I guess, punch, right? And so what you do is I have these tools from McGill, right? I think they call them Awesome Blossom or something like that, okay? And basically all you do is you take it and you go like this. They come with different fatness of edges, right? But you can take anything that just has a round edge, okay? And all you do is this. You take it and you go like this and you rub like that, okay? And you keep rubbing and you rub until it pops up to where you want it to pop, as however high up you want it to pop. And then I would just take, you know, and put veins in there, and there you have it. So it kind of curls. It gives you a, right? You see? Like that. And so you see the difference, I hope, between that and one that I didn't do anything to. And that's how I get the dimension in the tree branches. And then this paper right here, I had an absolute blast with it. I made the paper out of, I wanted it to look like, you know, where the gold was, which was actually Isla de Muerta in the movie, but I used beads and whatnot, and then just stuck a whole bunch of gems. These are buttons from Joann's or something like that, right? And so I just stuck a whole bunch of stuff on there, and I put a little sign, okay? And this was a sticker that I got from, I think, Hobby Lobby, right? And of course put Savvy, and then up there I put a charm as well for the sword, okay? This font is called Piece of 8, which is what he carries around with him. And then this is just a tag that lets me get my journaling in there. And it just slides back in there. I just made a quick little pocket for my journaling. And that is pretty much it in a nutshell. I had so much fun doing this layout. I kind of forgot how much fun I have doing these, and I'm kind of looking forward to you know, working like this again, because it's a blast to me and I have so much stuff to make this kind of happen like that. And I love doing little tiny details, you know, like this right here. When I had gone to Hobby Lobby, I found a little letter in a bottle for like 99 cents in their jewelry department, and so I stuck the letter in the bottle there, you know. Over here on my title, or it's really just the year, I put a map and, you know, a little bit of the palm leaves, and put 2013 with a key, because the key goes to the treasure chest all the way over here, you know. And this little guy over here, I loved this. I love, this was part of the button set, and he's so cute, the parrot, you know, and he's wearing the same hat that my son is. And so I just had a blast dealing with and making a little more of a technique kind of layout. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I'm sorry, I don't have a page map, but you can certainly take a look at this, I'm sure, and come up with something on your own. So there you have it, guys. God bless. Take care. Bye.